A dramatic and unsettling chapter is about to begin in Emmerdale, as one of the village's most loved residents becomes the target of a dangerous and manipulative doctor. The surgeon has been pressuring Charity for £100,000, threatening to reveal the truth about baby Layla's parentage if her demands are not met. Determined to keep the secret hidden, Charity initially saw selling her share of the wool pack as the only way to raise the money. At first, Kim appeared interested in buying into the pub, but she later abandoned the idea after a discussion with Graham. Running out of options, Charity then turned to Kim for financial help, hoping for a loan. However, because she refused to reveal the reason behind her desperate request, Kim declined and left her without assistance. The situation soon caught Chas's attention after she overheard part of the disagreement. As the two women shared a drink, they reflected on the trouble and heartache the Tate family had brought into their lives over the years. During their conversation, Charity became convinced that Kim deserved some payback. Fueled by frustration and alcohol, Charity came up with a risky plan. She suggested breaking into the safe at Home Farm, believing the money could solve her blackmail crisis, while simultaneously giving Kim a taste of her own medicine. Later that night, the pair headed to Home Farm and attempted to carry out the scheme. Their efforts quickly failed when they discovered they couldn't gain access to the safe. Matters became even worse when Lydia unexpectedly arrived to begin her cleaning duties and caught them in the act. Although Lydia firmly refused to let them go through with the theft, she stepped in to protect them when Graham came downstairs after hearing suspicious noises. Thanks to her quick thinking, Charity and Chas managed to avoid being exposed. Back at the Woolpack, Charity continued searching for another way out of her predicament. Chas, however, felt there was only one realistic solution remaining: telling Sarah and Jacob the truth before the secret could be used against them. Soon afterward, the doctor visited Charity once again and made it clear that her patience was running out. She intensified the pressure, while Charity insisted she would eventually provide the money. In return, she demanded that the doctor leave the village permanently once the payment had been made. At the same time, Vanessa received unexpected news. The doctor revealed she had secured a new job in Sheffield and planned to move away the following week. Vanessa was blindsided when she was informed that their relationship was effectively over and that they should return to being just friends. The announcement left Vanessa deeply hurt and highlighted the doctor's increasingly selfish behavior. It became clear that she had little concern for anyone else's emotions and did not return the feelings Vanessa had developed. However, an even darker twist is waiting around the corner. As Sarah's 21st birthday approaches, the doctor delivers a final ultimatum. Unless the money is handed over before the celebration, she vows to expose the secret in front of everyone attending the party. Crushed by anxiety and desperation, Charity begins relying on alcohol to escape the mounting pressure. In a moment of frustration, she confronts her blackmailer once more. Rather than pleading, she takes a bold stance and challenges her to reveal the truth if she is so determined to do so. For a brief moment, it appears the strategy has worked. The threat seems to lose its power, and the blackmailer backs away from the confrontation. Unfortunately, the relief is short-lived. Unable to maintain control over the situation, the doctor responds with shocking violence. What follows becomes one of the most disturbing and traumatic events seen in the soap for years, leaving Charity's life permanently changed. The storyline will examine the emotional consequences of sexual violence and the profound sense of isolation many survivors experience, with particular attention given to the complexities surrounding female-on-female assault. In the weeks that follow, Charity is left struggling to cope with the aftermath of the attack. She must decide whether to confide in the people who care about her or continue carrying the emotional burden alone while attempting to process the trauma she has endured. Many Emmerdale viewers may be surprised to discover that the actress behind Moira Dingle once had a real-life romance with one of her fellow cast members. The 51-year-old performer has enjoyed a successful television career, appearing in popular shows such as EastEnders, Take the High Road, and Doctors, before becoming a familiar face in Emmerdale. She joined the ITV soap in 2009 and quickly became one of its most prominent characters. Throughout the years, Moira has found herself at the centre of numerous dramatic storylines, from her controversial relationship with Kane to her involvement in major village scandals and personal tragedies. Among her most memorable plots have been a secret affair that eventually led to marriage, a shocking murder storyline, a relationship with Kane's estranged son, and a devastating brain tumour diagnosis. More recently, she was wrongly imprisoned after becoming entangled in a scheme involving Joe Tate and Robert Sugden. Since regaining her freedom, she has been rebuilding her life and working toward establishing a new farming venture alongside the Dingle family. The challenges have not stopped there. Kane recently faced his own health battle after being diagnosed with an aggressive but localized form of prostate cancer. As the family continues supporting his recovery, Moira is also adjusting to a fresh start at Wishingwell Cottage. Away from the drama of the fictional village, the actress once enjoyed a relationship with fellow Emmerdale star Johnny McPherson, who portrays village doctor Liam Kavanagh. Their romance reportedly began in July 2020. During the first coronavirus lockdown, the couple decided to live together, but the relationship came to an end quietly less than a year later. Reflecting on the breakup, Natalie explained that the unique circumstances of the pandemic placed enormous pressure on their relationship. She revealed that moving in together so early intensified everything and made them realize they were better suited to being friends rather than partners. According to the actress, the experience helped both of them recognize that friendship was a stronger foundation for their connection. Despite the split, there has been no bad blood between the pair. Natalie has spoken positively about working alongside Johnny and mentioned that it was enjoyable to reunite with him on set when their filming schedules crossed paths. She explained that their characters rarely interact in the show, making those occasional scenes together particularly enjoyable. More recently, the actors shared screen time again during storylines focusing on Kane's cancer diagnosis and the impact it had on those around him. Following the end of his relationship with Natalie, Johnny moved on and has since found happiness with a new partner. In a previous interview, he described his girlfriend as wonderful and revealed that they had been together for several years, adding that he was extremely content with his current relationship. A dramatic episode of Emmerdale saw Dr. Todd leave Vanessa Woodfield heartbroken as a troubling new storyline continued to unfold on the ITV soap. In recent weeks, Vanessa and Todd appeared to be growing closer, with their relationship seemingly developing into something serious. However, many viewers remained suspicious about Todd's true intentions, questioning whether her interest in Vanessa was genuine or simply part of a wider plan involving Charity Dingle. Emmerdale continues to air on ITV1 during weekday evenings and is also available for streaming through ITVX.